Everybody, I hope you're having a good Monday morning so far. So I'm starting something new. I'm making something called Weather Relations. I do not know why I'm naming it that, but I don't know why I'm naming it that. So every week there should be 3 episodes of Weather Relations coming out. Episode 1, which is right now, which is going to happen on Mondays, is pretty much a weekly outlook, which is what I'm doing now. Episode 2. The next episode after that will be on Wednesday. Wednesdays is a storm outlook, and then Fridays is a storm outlook. So, yes, but please subscribe to my channel. And I'm also doing something called Brief Weather Forecast. Those will be in episode formats too. But also, the episode numbers on both of those new things I'm starting is reset every month. So, right now it's episode 1, but then, the first Monday of August will be, or the first, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday of August. Whichever happens first would be episode 1. But first of all, I've already said this, but please subscribe to my channel. I would like to hit our goal of 1,000 by the end of 2019, which probably won't happen considering my voice is bad. But you can see we have 2 areas of much above average. One here in Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Illinois, and one here actually in Ontario and parts of Quebec. And we have one that goes from Georgia all the way up through parts of even Maryland and Connecticut up there. And we have an area of above average here in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, and New Mexico areas. But literally this whole side of the country will be seeing slightly to much above average temperatures, with a little exception of slightly below average here in Texas and Oklahoma maybe. But we'll also be seeing much below average temperatures going all the way into the Dakotas area and Nebraska through Montana and back up through Montana. But through the West Coast, you have areas of below average in California, areas of slightly above average here in Northern California, in Nevada and Utah. And this is Washington will likely see some above average temperatures. But now let's move on to the precipitation forecast, if I can get this moved. Oh, and the title also, the title of this video, I'll be saying WR Episode 1. This forecast goes from July 1st to July 8th, or whichever. I think it's in the Mondays on the 8th, actually, but that's how this forecast will be going. So for the precipitation forecast, the East Coast, the Southeast, and parts of the Deep South will be seeing below average temperatures like Florida, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, and Arkansas. Below average temperatures. Then portions of New York, Maine, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maryland, that's Massachusetts, my bad, Vermont, and New Hampshire, and then even parts of Massachusetts, Delaware, and New Jersey. And you also see another area below average on the coast of Washington, the coast of Oregon, and parts of inland California, and parts of Nevada. Slightly below average conditions, and slightly below average precipitation should be expected in New Mexico, Oklahoma, parts of extreme southern Kansas, and west and central Texas, pretty much. Even some parts of above average and slightly below average and below average in parts of Minnesota area. But a lot of Canada will be seeing below average temperatures. A lot of Canada will be seeing that, especially in the Ontario area. But we also have an area of much above average precipitation over towards South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, and Montana, and parts of northern Washington, Idaho, Montana, and down through Colorado, Missouri, parts of Tennessee, all the way over through Pennsylvania. You'll be seeing above average precipitation. Now, we're going to look at the precipitation forecast for the next week. This goes until Monday evening, Monday the 8th evening. So, you can see, parts of South Dakota could even see maybe up to 6 inches right here in this area. Likely widespread 2 to 4 inches. In parts of Montana, all the way down through areas like Illinois and Indiana, and then down through Missouri, even parts of Arkansas, North Carolina, and South Carolina. But if you see, these areas here in Louisiana, this little spot right there that won't be seeing much rain, it's going to be hot, very hot. And even some in Texas and coastal regions of California over here. No rain. It's a large area of no rain. So, could be some dry conditions next week. But now we're going to take a look at the this forecast. Right now it is plus 0.107. So you can see it was strongest back on the week about around May 6th, May 5th, that weekend. But now it's in neutral a neutral stage right now. It even dipped below the 0 mark a few days ago, I think on June 29th. And you can see right now, that's where it is. But that's going to wrap up this Weather Relations Episode 1 forecast. This is the weekly outlook. I hope you have a good rest of your Monday, and please subscribe to my channel. And bye.